Hey, welcome back to Open Hand Farm. We have a busy day today. I am putting together some sandwiches on my homemade sourdough bread. We are meeting some friends there to go to the produce auction, and a lot of Amish people bring their produce there, and it's so nice and pretty. And I've been baking bread for our Bible study that we have tonight. And then before we even come home, we have to go by and pick up our Azure order. It is a crazy, crazy day. So come with us into our craziness and let's have some fun. Well, we made it to the auction house. Now we'll meet up with our friends and look around and see what's available today. We just passed the Amish farmer bringing his load, and he had corn. So we've got a lot of cantaloupes here today, and some green tomatoes, potatoes and green beans. We haven't dug our potatoes yet, but I also have enough green beans at home. I'm not going to do that right now. My friend was hoping for some Roma tomatoes, but all they have is slicers today. They do have corn. Those green peppers look good. Onions. Look at all these little pickled cucumbers. Somebody's been doing some canning. Those are some pretty little onions. Ooh, look at the gladiolas. Sunflowers, some jalapenos. They've got more than I thought they would. Watermelons, and look at these blackberries. Those are gorgeous. They have some CSA boxes of different varieties. There's a couple down here. They have some different ones. I like these with the corn and the cabbage in them. I would like to have more cabbage to make some sauerkraut, but I don't think I need a bag full. We made it back, and I have so many things to show you. Let's start with what we got at the auction. Not very much, but enough to keep me busy for a few days. At the auction, we got 2 bags of cabbages. I have shared some of these, so I did have 48 heads. Now I have 29 or something like that. So I want to do some sauerkraut. I want to use it for different meal ideas. I got 24 pints of baby potatoes. Those will go into canning jars and be canned because I love them after they're canned. Now I will show you what I got at Lilac Lane. They had peaches. I was hoping they would have some at the auction, but they did not. So they have these really yummy, beautiful peaches that are a freestone, so they should come right off of the pits nicely. So I'm going to dehydrate and can these. We also got a couple of melons. Mark actually bought these off of somebody that bought a huge amount of them at the produce auction. And then I was needing some different herbs. So I have some pickling spice, some whole mustard seed, some sweet Italian seasoning for putting in pork to make sweet Italian sausage. So I'm anxious to try that. Some hickory smoked salt to use for different things, and some whole celery seeds. And Mark got a treat of gummy cinnamon bears. We also found these little spatulas, which I love. Someone gave me one, and they come in so handy for community dinners and ladies' coffees when people bring cakes in or brownies and they need a little spatula. I also bought some of these little pie plates. I'm going to poke a hole in them and hang them on my cow panels that my peppers and tomatoes are growing on to try to make a noise and keep critters from eating my fruit once it gets ripe. Sorry about the noise. My granddaughter is 1 now. She turned 1 yesterday, and she's crawling all over the house and excited about things, and I just can't stop her. So on top of going to the produce auction and to Lilac Lane, today was also my day to pick up my Azure order. So let me show you what I have in this box of Azure order, and then we'll go downstairs and I'll show you what else we got. All right, let's see what we've got in here. So I had gotten these once before. They're a lightly salted, thin rice brown cracker, and I really like these. So last month, you'll know I got a bunch of different cheeses, so I wanted something to eat the cheeses on that were not a gluten cracker. So I got some of these. I got some Nancy's probiotic yogurt, the Greek yogurt. They didn't have this last month, so I'm anxious to have it again. I got 2 of those. I had gone without my cottage cheese, and so now I have some of that as well. I love this stuff. I got 3 of those. I had some dried cranberries, and they're almost gone, so I got more, and these are dried with apple juice instead of sugars. So these are great to put in my granola and stuff like that. I love them. And I had been wanting to order more of the chocolate chips that are sweetened with the coconut sugar, and they finally have those in again. So I just grabbed a bag to have on hand. I like using oat milk for coffee or different things like my overnight oats, stuff like that. So I got some of those, and I got some garlic. I had run out of garlic, so I got me a new bag because this is like big, beautiful, delicious garlic. I also got some lettuce seeds. I really like this Marvel of 4 Seasons lettuce because it grows in all 4 seasons. Okay, now let's go downstairs and see what else we got from Azure. We have 3 more items that we also got from Lilac Lane. Let me show you those. I got 6 of the wide mouth half-gallon jars. I really like the ones that I bought before that are like half the size of a gallon jar, so they're really wide, but I can't really suck air out of those, and I want to be able to put stuff in here and suck the air out, so I went ahead and got normal half-gallon jars. I love using this brown baking paper, and they had been out of it the last couple times we were there, so I got a couple of those to have on hand. And now the rest of our Azure order. We got a bag of whole oats for the animals, as well as a bag of barley. I went ahead and ordered more flour because I am no longer eating keto. I did that just for a small amount of time. So now that I'm done with that, I will start making some more breads and things like that. And because of that, I also ordered a box of my sprouted everything bagels, and I just love these. So there's 6 bags in here, and I'll put those in the freezer to store. We also got our potatoes that I like to have on hand. One of the dishes that I make for our community dinner is a potato casserole with chicken in it, and they love it. Actually, we had it last night, and everybody just was raving over it, and we actually ended up having 40 people last night. It was so nice. And this is strawberries, organic whole strawberries, and I like to eat strawberries and blueberries a lot, so I have some blueberries that a friend gave me, so I only needed to buy strawberries this time. Thanks so much for coming along. I know this was a fast video. It's been a crazy day. I need to go get this posted and get it up for you, and then head over to Bible study, where I will take the cinnamon bread that I made early this morning before we left to go to Windsor. We might have taken some of it with us. I hope you all have a great evening, and thanks a lot for coming along. And until next time, blessings on you and yours.